Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to episode 4 of the survival series, Project Survive. So you might be able to tell by some of the flesh that's in my inventory that I've been sat at a zombie spawner for just a little bit of time. Now that's given me those few extra levels that I needed to hit that level 30 enchantments. So, what we're going to start off with is enchanting my diamond pickaxe. Now what I really want is a bit of fortune. Where's my pick? I want some fortune. But what I'm going to look for is hopefully an efficiency 4. I think it's my ideal. I hope that I either get silk touch or fortune as a secondary enchantment. Let's see. Ooh, efficiency 4 straight off the bat. Here we go. Now fingers crossed we get more than just that one. What have we got? Ooh, fortune 3. Perfect. I could not have asked for anything better. Well, I'm not sure I need to spend much more time here, but while I'm here, maybe I will grab a couple more sticks and put together a diamond. Shall I make a diamond axe or a diamond sword? Let's try a shovel. No, let's go with an axe and see what we can get this time. Again, I probably want efficiency 3 on this. No, efficiency 4, sorry. Ooh, only efficiency 3. Yeah, I'll leave that one. Let's put in a dead one. Right, so we'll leave that for now. I will wait, probably spend some more time back at that spawner. I'll go and grab some diamonds, maybe, with this new pick. And I'll get back to over level 30 and hopefully we can do a little bit more enchanting when I get back. So there we go, just a few slashes of the sword later, and I'm back at level 30. Now, let's hope that this diamond axe gives me a few good enchantments. Again, I probably want efficiency 4, and maybe silk touch would be quite good. Given that I'm building out of glass, I would be useful for silk touch for those times I make 1 or 2 mistakes. Ooh, efficiency 4. Let's do it. And hope. Have we got anything else? No, just efficiency 4. No, that's all right. I'll take that. Now, that zombie spawner is all well and good. Gives me a little bit of XP, but I don't want all of this rotten flesh. It's pretty useless. So, what I'm going to do now is go and turn that double cave spider spawner that we found last episode into a proper string and XP farm. So here we are. Here's one cave spider spawner, and just over here you'll see the second. There we are. So hopefully, once I get all the water streams in place, I'll be able to channel all of the spiders that spawn in this area. Down here, and to these hoppers where I'm going to set up a killing chamber in a bit. And the same for this side. We'll go down here, through this little tunnel, and down to where I'm going to kill them. There's a couple of things I need to add still, before I put the water in. One is this row of iron bars. I'll do the same on the other side. But what this does is it stops the water, or it means there's less than a full block, which means that the spiders find it much easier to fall over the edge. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Where's my other bucket? So, as I make this into an infinite water source here, like so, you can see the water runs right up to the edge and over the edge, so it pushes the spiders over. If this was a full block, then they'd find it much easier to hang over the edge themselves and not drop down. So, let's take out this little staircase, and I'll put in some more water further down. So hopefully, once the spiders drop from above, I'll be able to flush them using a water bucket over there and a water bucket over there. But first, let me just quickly do the same on this side. So I've got my infinite water source over here. Iron bars, 1 water, 2 water. Whoops, missed one. There we go. And that means all of these will be flushed down into this row here. Let's just go and grab some more water, and I can put in the next couple of layers. Now I'm not sure quite how this is going to flow yet. Okay. That could be a problem. If I put one there. Yes, okay. So, what I need to do is to find a way to redirect this water so that it flows through here and down and doesn't flood this area. Probably a couple of signs in here and maybe an extra water source coming out from here, but I'll get on with that and I'll show you what I find out and how I solve this in a second. And there we go. As you can see, the farm is working pretty well. Whole load of cave spiders spawning in those 2 spawners and flowing all the way down, being flushed to right in front of me. Where I can just sit here and swing my sword and let those spider eyes and those levels come straight into my inventory. You can see I've only been sat here a few seconds and I've already got nearly a stack of string. That's brilliant, brilliant news. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here just for a little bit longer, give it a bit of a test, a rigorous test, and see how many levels and how much string I can get. And done. That's the spider spawner and its farm completed perfectly. Now you'll have seen in that clip that I have had to move my AFK spot. Now what was happening was where I was standing right in front of that chest, just sitting slashing some of those spiders, meant that one of the spawners was slightly too far out of range, just above that 16 block limit that you need to activate it. So all I've done is added that little ladder so I can go up just to the left of my chest and stand there and activate both. And come back down the ladder and sit in front and slash the spiders. Get that juicy XP and all of their string. Other than that, I think, given we've now got that beastly, fortune pick, I think it's time to go out for a mining session and see what we can pick up. Put down in the comments what you think I'll get this time, bearing in mind I have now got a Fortune 3 pick. And we're back. And if you haven't already worked it out, I'd actually recorded that last clip after my mining time lapse, so I already knew how much stuff I'd got. But did you guess it right? Let's see. This is what I got. Almost 9 stacks of redstone, 7.5 there. That's brilliant news. That'd be really useful for some of the projects I'm about to start in the next couple of episodes. All of this coal is excellent. All the glass we're going to be needing to smelt up. And as you can see, the big one, 24 new diamonds. Now all of those I'm going to put to good use pretty soon by putting together a full set of enchanted armour and a full set of enchanted tools. So, speaking of enchantments, I've actually done one other thing. I have this guy in here. Now I cycled through a couple of possible enchantments. If you don't know how to do this, there's videos everywhere about how to get the enchantment you want in 1.14. But basically it involves putting down and replacing that bookcase, what's it called? The lectern. And cycling through the enchants until you get the one you want. And the one I wanted was mending. Now thankfully it didn't take too long to get. I was only there for 1 or 2 minutes, but I have got that mending trade already, and I've already done it once. And I've put it on my fortune pick. Now this means I can go out and mine, well, as many ores as I like, whether it be nether quartz, whether it be coal, diamonds, redstone, and I'll be able to get not only more than I would normally get without fortune, but I'll get the XP to repair it. That's brilliant news and something that's really, really useful moving forward. Now, as I say, part of the next step is to enchant all of the armour and all of the tools that I'm going to put together. And for that, I'm going to need those mending books. However, to get those, I'm going to need a whole load of emeralds. And the best way I know to do that is to try and get some farmer villagers and to trade with them for some of the wheat, some of the carrots that I can farm relatively easily. What I'm going to try and do is claim one of these villagers out the breeder. I'm going to do that with a little minecart track, hopefully, provided this works anyway. And try and get those villagers to come back to my base, where I can much more easily deal with them. Now that's going to need to go there. Let's just see if I can store them here for a minute. What happens if I put a minecart on there and try and push one up there? Do they like that? No. No. Okay. Are they flowing this way? Yes. Villagers are a nightmare to work with. I really, really hate working with them. Right, that's not it. Okay, I'm going to try and work out this. And I'll get back in a few seconds once I manage to do it. Well, there we go. In the end, not too difficult. As you can see, I did get one of the farmers out of here with the minecart track. All it took was a little loop and a small ramp to pick him up. Now, while I was doing it, I did notice that one of my villagers up there in the breeder has lost their farmer trade. Their farmer profession, anyway. I'll try and work out a bit why in between episodes. But for now, let's take down this minecart track. A little bit temporary. Actually, no. Let's leave it up for when we need to come back to it a bit later on down the line. But what I'm going to try and do is get this villager, the one that I've just picked up, all the way around back into my base so I can turn him into a farmer and try and farm his emeralds. And there we are. I did manage to finally get this villager back into my base and... oh. I thought when I put down that compost that it might turn him straight into a farmer. Is he not going to fancy it? No, let's try moving it. In a different spot? Do you fancy it now? No. It's interesting. It's during working hours, so I would expect that he would pick up this profession. Let's try to give him a quick nudge. No. I wonder if it's because he's in that torch. I don't know. What are you looking at? What is he looking at? Is he looking at that brewing stand? Or that grindstone over there? Potentially. Let's try one more time to force him to pick it up. And a nudge out the torch. Is this the one?
It is excellent. We've got ourselves a farmer. And perfect. A wheat and a carrot trades. Now that is perfect because I've got not only some carrots but all these hay bales picked up from an old village. So if I take all this wheat back over to the villager, give them to him, I can take away a whole load of his emeralds. Let's go and grab some more. See if I can use up all of those hay bales, just for now, and see how many emeralds I can gather. What have I got? Is it going to be 10 potentially? Well, it's leveled up now. Let's see. Maybe pumpkins as a second level trade? No, pumpkin pie and apples. I'm not sure I need those apples. Let's keep going getting the emeralds for now. There we go. So that's 10 emeralds. Perfect. Enough for one more mending book. However, yeah, I haven't quite got enough to go and do another trade. Has he lowered price? It has lowered prices by 1 wheat now. Brilliant. So what I'm going to do is grab some bones, turn it into bone meal, and head over to my little farming patch and try and farm a whole load of carrots to take it back and trade and rid him of even more emeralds.
So, the plan for the rest of the episode is to try and build up a lot more of the bottom of this base. Shut up, chickens. Yeah, it's to try and build up a lot more of the bottom of this base. You can see here I've got up to about, I think it's layer 9 I've done now. And the bottom half, anyway, will be up to layer 41. So, it's going to be massive. Maybe today I'll get through another 10, 15 layers. But to do that, I'm going to need a load more sand. I've actually run out, I think. Let me just go and double check how much I've got at the minute. Yeah, 46 sand, nowhere near enough. However, I have got, I've been collecting off camera a load of kelp and smelting that up. So hopefully I'll be able to go and grab some sand in a bit and smelt it up into glass. Well, relatively cheaply. Now to help me with that, I've gone and crafted all of these tools and all of this armour. And I'm going to try my luck with some enchanting. Because what I want is to be able to get a really good shovel to get that sand as fast as I can. So, I'm looking for efficiency 4 on the shovel. What have I got? Efficiency 4, brilliant. Let's do it. I'm hoping for maybe a mending would be ideal. Just efficiency 4, okay. We'll leave that. We've got mending from the villager. Villager's just in there. He can give us mending a bit later. Let's try the sword. What do I want from this? I'm not sure. Fire aspect 2. No, that's not what I want. Let's go with the hoe. Efficiency 4. Perfect. Do that one again. Ooh, and fortune 3. I'm not sure what sort of stuff I'll be using the hoe for. It's a lot more useful now in 1.16 than it used to be ever before. Actually, that might be a problem because I can't put... Oh, I can put mending on that. I can't put fortune and silk touch together. Okay, let's leave that hoe there and I'll come back to it a bit later. That sword updated. Sharpness 4. That could be good. Let's try it. And unbreaking 3. Brilliant. The only one I wanted on top of that, maybe a looting, would have been perfect. Moving on. I think we've got one more in us to try and get this before we get some... we need to go and get some more levels. Unbreaking 3. I'm not sure about that one. This could be unbreaking 3. Fire protection. Yeah. Okay, what have I got on the boots? Protection 3. Yeah, none of these are actually ones that I want. Unbreaking 3. I'll tell you what, let's do a little dummy enchantment on this. That'll do. Unbreaking 3 again. Unbreaking 3. Unbreaking 3. Are these all going to be the same, aren't they? Yeah. Okay. So maybe I'll leave these for a bit. Come back once I've got some more levels. I'll be able to enchant a bunch more stuff. For now, I'm going to take this new shovel. Hopefully, we'll be able to mine quite a lot faster than before. I'll go pick up a whole bunch of sand from that desert. Maybe I'll spend some more time getting some more levels so I can do a bit more enchanting. Let's go. Well, there we are. A bunch of work's been put into that, and I've managed to do up to layer 16 of the bottom of my base. I hoped I'd get a bit more done, but, well, not always perfect. Hopefully I'll spend some time in between episodes building up another 10 or so layers. But before we end, I'm going to come over here and finally tick off the string farm that I just made. I'm not sure I actually put a string farm specifically on here in the first place. No, I just put it in the general hostile mob farm, so let's add it in. String. And tick it off. There we go. So, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to leave a like. If you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you soon. Goodbye.